All right, looks like we are live. Let's send this all the way around here. Get my mic all situated. All right, so hey guys, David here. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I'm just gonna give it a couple more minutes before I actually start going down or talk about anything, because I just want to make sure that everything is working the way it's supposed to be. Hopefully there's volume. Yeah, it's not gonna work that way. If there isn't any volume, please let me know. Or if there's a lot of lagging, stuff like that, leave a like, or not leave a like, leave a comment down below and let me know. So that way I can make sure that I am not, everything's working fine. So yeah, looks like everything's good. Looks like it's fine. All right, well, Happy New Year's. I know it's such a bad time, so I'm not expecting too many people to get up and join the call, especially with New Year's and getting ready for whatever parties and celebrations you guys have. So anyways, thank you all for being here today. For those of you that are, we started, or this is my second time doing a live stream. The first time was actually in, I want to say August, when I think it was August 20 something when I released the Mech Nation to you guys. So we're actually back here doing another live stream for another announcement for a continuation and a separate second part of basically Mech Nation, and something that's together but separate at the same time. So excuse me. So what's interesting about all this too is before I get into this, is that I'm trying to go into more live streaming, trying to do a lot more, so it's a lot more entertaining for you guys, and it's pretty interesting to see people joining on. So really quickly, before I get into the actual announcement of what's going on for 2020 and what we're joining and basically putting into Mech Nation as well, I just want to do a small little recap as a way for people to get on for the next couple of minutes. So New Year's, guys, 2019 is ending in about less than 12 hours from now, and it's the end of a decade. We got through 2010 all the way to 2020, 19, whatever. So let's start off this next decade and aim for this decade. So this is actually a perfect time, and that's why I rushed so much to actually start this next idea announcement, because I wanted to really push for that new decade sort of goal that we have, and especially with this like New Year's, new me kind of resolution, I want to focus, and I want people to start focusing on not just the year, because those goals that people set, about 90-something% of people don't even get through the first 30 days. And so with the decade, it's going to be a new decade, new me. I want us to set decade-long goals so we don't focus on short-term results, and instead we focus more on long-term results and what we can do in 10 years and not just in 1 year, because that's not enough time to actually see real results in the actual in any kind of process. If it's a business, if it's fitness, if it's working out, whatever it is, education, it all takes time. And yes, you can speed it up in 1 year, you can make progress in 1 year, but you can't just focus and want to focus on 1 year. You want to focus for a decade, for longer. So thank you all for joining. Awesome to see you guys all again on live. With that being said too, let's see what else we had. The Mech Nation, I just want to recap that really quickly too. So I know some of you guys have been following up. Thank you all so much for that support for the Mech Nation. I mean, it's been awesome to hear from you guys, hear your feedback, what you guys liked. I just recently went to the Czech Republic to visit family, and the support I got over there too was just insane. I mean, half the people don't even speak English or don't understand what I'm saying, but it was awesome to hear what they were saying about the channel and the support they were giving me. So it was awesome. Mech Nation overall, right now we're about 101 followers, which is actually really amazing. Really excited for that. That we're growing. We're constantly growing, constantly uploading, trying to get those 2 to 3 videos consistently every single week. And that's my goal for this next year and coming decade, is to get those video content up there and make it more entertaining, make it more educational, make it more inspirational, help you guys get better at that. So with that being said, Mech Nation, it's doing great. It's expanding, and there's a lot of things coming forward with that as well. But we're not. It's 4 minutes in. I don't want to waste too much of your time. So thank you so much for giving me your time. So let's talk about what the huge announcement is that's gonna help create another form of another way I can help impact and create a support system for you guys. So this idea came through with New Year's coming along, and a lot of people setting goals, and those goals, they might be, I want to read more books, I want to lose weight, I want to do all this stuff. But the biggest goals that you really see from a lot of people is, I want to lose weight, I want to get back into the gym, I want to work out. These kind of things are the huge sort of goals that are set. And that's why, as we're ending this year and this decade, I decided, hey, I think it'd be a great time to really focus on health and fitness, especially in a world where we have such high obesity rates and such high, I think heart disease is the leading cause of death in the world right now. It's heart disease it's insane, especially with the foods that we're eating, the nutrition that we aren't getting. School foods you can't consider that food. And so, there's no real education on the nutrition. There's no real movement in, specifically in America and around the world as well. And so as we see these rates increasing, I want to create a support system where fitness it doesn't have to be about being buff and being a fit guy and all that stuff. It's about average people just wanting to go and work out and really just be healthy, know what they're doing, know the kind of have the supports and know, what should I be eating, what kind of nutrition, what does this do to my body, what's better for me. So without further ado, the Mech Nation is expanding, and we are going to be adding, it's going to be separate, so it's not going to be together, but it's going to be a separate entity under the same Mech Nation name. And so we're going to be calling it Mech Fitness. That's right, Mech Fitness. So we're keeping that brand name there as the Mech Nation, but we're adding the Mech Fitness as a way for us to create a support system. So launching officially, the page is already on, the group page is on as well, so anyone that's watching right now, you can get a head start and go ahead and check it out. You could just search in Mech Fitness group or Mech Fitness, and it'll show up on Facebook. I'll also try, after this video ends, I'll post some links to that as well. But officially at 12 a.m. at midnight tonight, there will be 2 releases to the Mech Fitness. The first one will be an introduction video that's going to talk basically what we're talking about here. It's going to go into a little bit more depth, talk about all that stuff, as well as a second part of all this, which I'll get into in a little bit. So when this launches, Mech Fitness, the group page is meant as a way to just bring in information, just like the Mech Nation, bring in content, information from sources and articles and things like that. And now, disclaimer really quickly, obviously, I'm not trying to preach that I'm some kind of coach or fitness guru. I'm not going to, I'm not trying to tell you any wrong information or how to do something. That's why I want to bring the information from science and from people that have actually experienced it and have actually been in this fitness game longer than I have. But the reason I'm doing this is because I want to show that average people can get fit. Average people can be able to just work out, have a healthy life, and you don't have to be, six-pack, ripped all the way, summer bod, all that stuff. You don't need that kind of stuff. You just want to have average. You want to be active. You want to make sure you control and watch your blood pressure, your sugar levels, all that stuff. Take care of your body so you can live here as long as possible and survive to the end of this decade and have the energy and the motivation to keep going. With that being said, so that's where the group page comes in, and that's also going to be the second part that's going to be released at midnight, which is going to be the 30-day challenge. So every month we're going to have a 30-day challenge where people can come together and commit to doing that challenge and working together. So I know I've tried 30-day challenges by myself and tried getting people to do it, and no one really wanted to do it, and it's really hard to do it by yourself because if you stop, no one's going to really know that you stopped. But the reason I'm doing this is because when we grow and we have people committing to consistency and having that 30 days and committing to being to completing the 30-day challenge, you have people, you have a support system that can help you get through that day, the harder day, the day you don't want to work out, the day that you're sore, you can go through. So the first one that's releasing in obviously the midnight January, it's going to be a beginner sort of workout that I found online. So we can give that a try, see how that all goes. It's going to be posted on both the page and the actual group page. So if you want to comment down in the group page and be like, hey, I'm committed, I want to do it, let's go, let's rock and roll. Awesome, guys. I'll be there with you guys. We'll be recording and we'll be working out. So can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see who wants to really challenge themselves and get into that fitness mode. Because if your goal for 2020 is to lose weight to get fit, let's first off push that for a decade. How about you stay fit for the rest of the decade? How about you lose weight for the rest of the decade? And how about instead of giving up in the first 30 days, how about we set a challenge and a support system to help you get past the 30 days and create a rhythm, a consistency, and create a habit, a good habit that's going to allow you to be consistent, go to the gym, and constantly keep going no matter what. So we want to create that support system with the habits of these 30-day challenges to get you moving, to get you pumped up, so then you can go out and work out on your own, do other things. But let's continue it so we don't have let's try to lower that New Year's resolution goal setting failure rate. Let's try to bring it down by 50%. Let's bring it down so when you actually hit it, let's do it. So with that being said, guys, we talked about the reason for doing this is obviously because of the huge fitness sort of epidemic that's going on right now, the health, the huge, basically huge attack on health and heart disease and all this related death that I want to focus on, especially with, from my personal experience being someone with high blood pressure. I did my blood test, so I got high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high blood sugar levels, and so I want to help show the fact that, hey, even if you have, your health is not good from all the foods you eat, you can be average and still go out there, work out, and get yourself, fix your body to a state that it's healthy, that it's able to live long and give you more energy, because I can feel it when I gain weight. I am not as energetic. I don't have the energy, I don't have the motivation, I don't have the strength as I would if I was just if I was a little more healthier, more lean, and didn't have as much weight holding me back and making it harder for me to work out and do the things I wanted to do. So that's Mech Fitness for right now. It's the page and the group page. With that, as we have that right now, I do want to expand that. I do want to create more things. So obviously, I'm going to be trying to bring in coaches, fitness people that have been in there and in the game and know what they're talking about. I'm going to try to bring them in to help you guys coaching. Another thing also with the group page is, hey, post down, hey, like, I go to this gym, or hey, does anyone live around the Chicagoland area, or I personally go to Addison, Illinois, Export Fitness. If anyone else goes there, hey, hit me up, we can go work out, or just keep each other committed and consistent. So let's say we can't get times to work out, that's fine, but let's say I'll go to the gym, I can at least send you a message, be like, hey, I just went to the gym, my commitment's done for the day, where's your commitment? Or he can send me that and be like, why aren't you at the gym? To keep yourself committed, to keep yourself responsible and consistent. So coming soon, basically, the next steps for the Mech Fitness is going to be a YouTube channel that's going to be basically just called Mech Fitness. That's going to be more of a personal kind of channel where I'll do workouts, I'll do different challenges, I'll invite people, we'll do some trainings. Obviously, it's not meant to show you guys how to do workouts, how to do proper form, all that stuff. I'm not going to claim that I am the best or I know exactly everything I'm doing. But the videos are just supposed to be as a way to motivate and show that, hey, it doesn't matter if you're average, if you're just a normal, typical person. You don't have to be in great shape to motivate and support others. Hey, look, you can just be on your way to that great shape, to the great health, and help support along the way. So YouTube, I'm just a bunch of ideas bouncing back and forth with all that. So hopefully, we've solidified that a little bit, try it out, see how that goes, give it a try, and we'll see how that goes from there. Another thing too that will be coming later is I'm working with a company right now to sort of bring their products to my personal store, to a small personal store, health products, health related products that I personally use. Again, I'm not trying to sell anyone, and this is all just your own opinion. You can buy whatever products you want. I personally use these products because I know what they put in them, and especially with this supplement era where there's no regulations from the, I believe, FDA or whatever it was, the government agency. There's no regulations on any supplements. So knowing that the supplements I buy, my multivitamins or different like meal replacement, protein, stuff like that, I know that it's coming from a great source. So I personally use that, especially for different heart as well, like fish oil, stuff like that. So that's going to be coming soon. More information about that later on. Again, that's not going to be a big, huge push. I'm not trying to push anyone to buy the stuff. That's not the point of the store or the page, but it's something that, as you guys know, I'm trying to be fully transparent, so that's going to be another thing that's going to be coming out in the near future. With that being said, though, guys, I'm trying to think of what else there could be that I can talk about today, but with that, I mean, just, guys, Happy New Year. I mean, we made it past 2019, and if I could leave it with one final message, look, if 2019 was, if you consider it a really bad year, if you had a really negative time or something really bad happened to your life in 2019, look, it's ending, and look, 2020, you can have a fresh start, go in there and make it happen. I personally, in the start of 2019, talked about this a couple of times, but January 2nd, 2 days into 2019, I had to put my dog to sleep because he was very, very sick. So I lost my best friend 2 days into 2019. I mean, it was terrible. For 12 years, he's been with us, and for me to lose such a great friend, it was hard. So I could have, and I was a little sad, and it was, obviously grieving times. But you have to get yourself back into the game and live, because you're still alive, and you gotta live for them and for the memories of people. So I went back. I went 2 days after that. I had stock seminar. I went there, went there and started educating myself, getting back into a positive mode. Started pushing for that. Then February came around, and we had Grant Cardone's 10X Growth Conference 3 in Miami, and we actually ended up having to drive 20 some hours to Miami because our flight got canceled because of the polar vortex that happened. I can't even believe that was terrible. And after that, I mean, February 10th, I turned 21, and then 2-3 days after that, my grandpa actually passed away. So in 2 months, I lost two of the biggest influencers in my life and biggest sort of people around me. So, people and the dog, but the dog was a person too for me. So with that, I could have stayed down. I could have said that 2019 was the worst year that ever happened to me. That 2019, I give up. Like, it's gonna suck. Screw it. Like, I'm done. I'm just gonna wait for 2020. All my goals of 2019. It's fine. Whatever. I'll wait for 2020. But I mean, look, stuff happens in your life, and it's how you can take the negative. Are you gonna take it and you extend it until indefinitely and keep making excuses that something bad is happening in your life, and because of that you can't move forward into a new year or into a new month or into a new day, into a new second? I mean, look, yes, there are grieving times, I'm not saying that, but there are times where after that, hey, get back on the train and make it happen. I turned 2019 into the best year I've ever had in my life, with the vlogs, with the YouTube channel, with Mech Nation starting up in August, and then with Mech Fitness starting in 2020. I mean, guys, it's been a crazy year, and 2020 is going to be even crazier, and for the next decade, it's going to be insane with the amount of commitment, amount of consistency, amount of things and ideas that I want to put forward and implement into the Mech Nation, into Mech Fitness, and a lot more to come as well, with a lot more live streams, hopefully with a lot more announcements. So look, make everything, it's up to you to make that year, to make your day the best it can be. Turn it around. I mean, look, my year started off as a roller coaster, but I let it skyrocket because I don't want to let anything stop me from having success. And And I'm just sorry, I was reading some comments right now. So yeah, it looks like everyone's really mad about the polar vortex. You know, Mohi Patel, you see his comment, he's actually the one that went with me to Miami, and then Nico, I'm sorry to hear that your Jeep got killed. I mean, my car was almost dead too. I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Anyways, with that, breaking that up, I guess one last message I had for you guys too, that I can't remember off the top of my head now because of the man. What was I gonna say? 2019, 2020. Look, I'm blanking out. I don't know what's going on right now. But yeah, just focus on making every day the best you can. Keep on growing. Keep on expanding. And don't let this decade pass you by. Set goals for the decade. Focus on big long-term goals so you don't want to see results right away. Don't expect short-term goals and don't expect short-term results to happen right away. Give it time. Let it grow slowly. And just give it a try. Keep trying. 2020. Look at it as a fresh start. And I just remember what I want to say. And just do whatever. I mean, seriously, give it a try. You never know what's going to happen from it. I mean, Mech Fitness for me, I personally, this idea came to my head maybe a couple of days ago. Well, it was already in my mind, but a couple of days ago is when I was like, man, I should probably release it on New Year's Eve. And all of a sudden, I kept going until one day I was like, oh man, you know what? Yesterday, Monday, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make it happen. So in one day, I created the page, I created the channel, created all this content that I could. I don't have everything figured out. This was supposed to be streaming on YouTube as well. And I found out today, like 2 hours before I was supposed to go live, that YouTube doesn't let you do mobile streaming until you have 1,000 subscribers. And to do a webcam, you need to give them 24 hours to activate your account. I didn't know that. I didn't give myself enough time. I made that mistake, but I learned from it. I didn't let those failures stop me because, look, there's going to be failures along the way. You're going to mess up every single time. I mean, you can never be too perfect for something. You can plan ahead, but there's still going to be something that's going to come in and wreck your life and wreck your plans that you have. So just try, keep going. 2020, fresh start. Let's hit it. I mean, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy year. I want to see you guys all on Mech Nation, all on Mech Fitness, checking it out, giving it a try, giving the support system that you guys all need and love. And wish you guys all a happy new year. I'm going to end the stream pretty short today, so you guys can go back into getting ready for any parties or anything else that you guys have going on for New Year's Eve as well, and all that stuff. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today. It's been an awesome pleasure announcing Mech Fitness. Wait for the thing. Expect the release on midnight. So as soon as you celebrate New Year's Day, you can also check out Mech Fitness and sign up for the 30-day challenge. January 1st, I dare you to do the first day of challenges that we have set up for you that we'll be releasing as well. So I dare you to give that challenge a try. Leave a comment down below that you will give it a try, and I'll definitely be one of the people giving that and completing that 30-day challenge to show and build the habits that we want with the support system. With that, guys, though, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in either another live stream or another one of my videos that I post on either Mech Nation or Mech Fitness. Thank you, guys, and have a great rest of your New Year's.